Good evening, student. This is TYBSc Physics, semester 3rd, paper 4th, Atomic and Molecular Physics. The chapter is 7, Raman spectroscopy. The last article is in this chapter is applications of Raman spectroscopy. There are so many applications, but selected application we will then study. First one is molecular structure. Raman spectra is useful for the study of structure of molecules. For this purpose, we make an evaluation of wavelength of Raman lines, their intensities and state of polarization. Raman spectra include vibrational spectra molecules. Natural frequency of a diatomic molecule is, using this formula, nu is equal to nu plus 1 by 2 into nu 0, or nu 0 is equal to 1 upon 2 pi square root of k by m prime, where k is restoring force per unit displacement and m prime is reduced mass of molecule. From above relation, for large k values, binding force between atoms is large. It has higher characteristics frequency than that one in which force is weak. The force depends upon nature of interatomic bonds. In a molecule having a covalent bond, the polarizability changes considerably due to nuclear oscillations, which gives rise to intense Raman lines. In a molecule having electrovalent bond, the binding electron changes over from one nucleus to other in the formation of molecule. The polarizability of a molecule is not affected by nuclear oscillations, hence no Raman lines appears. In case of triatomic molecule, from a study of Raman effect, we can find whether the molecule is symmetric or antisymmetric, linear or non-linear, from the number and density of observed lines in Raman effect, along with that of infrared spectrum. Important conclusion regarding molecular structure can be drawn. Raman spectra tells us that water H2O molecule is though symmetric, is non-linear or bent. The bent in system is about 120 degree. Then second one is nature of the liquid. Observation of Raman spectra of liquid led to important conclusion regarding liquid states via, that is, characteristics by both types of thermal energy. One in which it is organized in manner of elastic waves and other in which it is akin to random motion. Third one is crystal physics. The Raman spectroscopy offers a new method of studying crystals which is complementary to X-ray diffraction, XRD. It furnishes us the information that X-ray do not give concerning the strength and nature of forces which hold the crystal together. They are binding together. This information gives precise picture of crystal as Raman lines are very sharp and can be measured very accurately. In this crystal physics, the crystals are how to bound or how to bound the structure of crystals are found in this crystal physics. Then fourth one is nuclear physics. Raman spectroscopy has been applied in the study of some aspects of nuclear physics such as spin, statistics, as well as isotopic constitution of nucleus. It is also useful in the study of rotational Raman lines of homonuclear diatomic molecule like H2, D2, means deuterium, O2, N2, etc., characterized by their alternating intensities. Then fifth one is chemistry. Interesting problem occurring in physical chemistry such as transition from crystalline to amorphous state. Electrolyte dissociation, hydrolysis have been investigated with Raman effect. Raman effect has great value in organic chemistry to determine presence or absence of linkage in a molecule. Identifying impurities of certain types, various chemical effects like strength of chemical bond, electrolyte dissociation, hydrolysis have been understood through Raman effect. And then last application is biological application. In biology, Raman effect provide information on peptide backbone, disulfide bridge, and environment of some of side chains, tyrosine and cytosine, etc. It is useful in the study of structural and conformational changes and denaturation of macromolecule, line, protein, and carbohydrates. It is also used to study structural and conformational aspect of lipids, biological membrane, and lipid protein complex. These are some applications of Raman spectroscopy.